again to Vets Play D&D with us, the vets who play D&D. So sorry that our technical issues made us start late and made us start over, but here we are. I'm not going to read the disclaimer again because you already heard it once, and if you didn't, Cliff Notes version, we're abrasive. Deal with it. Or watch something else. Sound about right?
Sounds
Fantastic. Good. So, we left off with people talking about stealthiness.
As Stony reaches out your hand to touch me with your stealthiness.
Stony,
we gotta go back further.
We were talking about being stealthy to move up to the thing. Stony rolled a 17 for stealth, and he's like, I need a friend. I feel like Emil is stealthy. And he uses his cantrip guidance to pat her on the back and says, I think you're pretty stealthy.
Emil says, no, bro. And then, like the Matrix, some Tai Chi fucking groove just goes and takes your hand and then like puts it onto the person who actually has a lot of
right next to you
stealth, Tashi. Onto Tashi.
Well, I aim for Emil and I pat Tashi on the back and cast guidance on her. So she has a +4 to her stealth roll. Or a +1d4 to her stealth roll. And Stoney's feeling hurt and confused.
Tashi's like,
I would like to see if I can perceive that Stony is hurt and confused, or do I just roll with it?
You can tell. You can see. Tashi looks at you. What in tarnation? Why do you think you're touching me, boy?
I didn't mean to.
Were you were aiming for the back of Emil, right? So did you just like end up like palming like the face of like Tashi, like just full on like so low down and just
I feel like that must be how it happened. Like he must have fallen and like landed palm first on Tashi's head. I don't know how else it could have gone down.
Nature.
You awkwardly stroked her hair
on like face.
Regardless,
it's Tashi's scales.
Yeah,
you grant Tashi a +4 to her stealth roll. D4. Yeah, I rolled a d4.
Oh,
I got a
nice.
4. Yeah, which is a lot better than the 5 I rolled on the d20. So.
Oh no!
And with her +2s to stealth, which is not super high, but it's okay. Looking at a decent
11.
13.
13.
5, 4, 2, 9,
11.
11. This is why I was not a math major. All right, so
perhaps Tashi would feel more comfortable staying back with the group.
But you don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Petra doesn't really have any intention of like going forward with like the scouting, whoever's going to go and scout further, but she does feel kind of like nervous and self-conscious about being in the forest and is therefore trying to be stealthy, trying and failing.
With a 6, you realize how unstealthy you feel. There's one of your shoes has something stuck and it's a little squeaky and you can't quite figure it out, but every step you're taking it's a little
Is Petra out of her element here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Petra is not an outdoorsy kind of girl at all.
In my mind, Petra doesn't even glamp.
No. Oh god, Petra wouldn't be caught dead glamping. Petra would like maybe go to a resort where there's like a patio attached to her suite, and that would be like kind of a lot for her.
There you go.
Stoney's pretty happy with all the like the dirt and the dank and the like just outdoorsy of it. He's feeling like, oh yeah, this is normal.
Okay, I'm glad he's feeling normal.
Fate, do you want to go in screaming with me, or are we just gonna try to be quiet with the rest of these fools?
I mean, I'm looking at a giant map, so I really don't even know where we are.
Yeah, you guys are in the woods right now. I guess, are you guys trying to edge up to the clearing so you can see into it?
Sure.
Yeah, Petra loves edging.
All right. So I'll bring you guys just to the edge here. Yeah.
So
Bring us right to the end.
The cloaks of stealth that we got, is there a way through roll 20 that we can add that +1 to our by default?
You got a stealth? Shit, I only got an 8.
If I make it a magical item, if I actually stop being lazy and go and make it an item and give it to you guys, yes. Otherwise, we just have to remember to add it.
Okay.
I haven't been remembering to do that.
I don't think anybody has.
There was one time I think when we were in the crypt that got suggested it to. He might have suggested it, or I was like thinking about it for like 30 minutes, but there were shenanigans going on, and we never got around to it.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what's going on with the lighting on this map, but we can see all of it.
Wait.
Like,
What
I
do you
can
see?
All of
I
the
see
structures
it.
and a big baddie inside the hut.
Yeah, I see a baddie.
Or like a
Awesome.
token at least.
Cool. Yeah. There are walls that you shouldn't be able to see through, and I don't know why you
That's
can.
what I thought.
That's I don't even care. Screw it. We're going with it tonight. I don't even care
Pretty
anymore.
cool.
Valid.
Letty.
Yeah. So we're just gonna say you guys don't see him.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
We're so
Let's
wild
just
distracted by
explore
the
this
edging.
house.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
you?
yeah,
Yes.
that's what it
Do you
is.
determine the border color of the tokens that you place down?
I do. I make custom tokens. That's actually a token from a previous campaign. But
Okay. Cool.
I do the same, and like when I was DMing, but then I realized that I had to I had to lie, I had to be disingenuous, or I had to like sometimes just give it away that someone was a baddie, or give it away that someone that is supposed to be a baddie is actually someone that can be negotiated with, and it just became a hot mess. So I don't think I'll be doing that in the future.
see, I've gone through several iterations of tokens. I used to do red for big bad and black for normal, and then all these different colors for the characters. Now all PCs get the ones that you see on your tokens now, and I almost always do a silver border on all of the bad ones now. If they're a newer token, you'll see they have a silver border that's kind of thin, and if they're a black or red border, it's me being lazy and using an old token.
I was about to say, hey,
Oh.
our little companion has a silver border.
She does.
Good save.
So are you choosing the border within Roll20, or is that
No,
like
no.
part
I
of
use
the
Token Stamp too.
I also
It's
use
a
Token Stamp,
program.
too.
It's amazing.
Really good.
Yeah, you
So
drag
easy
and
to
drop
use.
images, and then you can do it. That has all these customizations. 10 of 10 would recommend,
Oh.
especially if you're a DM like Alaskan Care 911, who we've been chatting with, who is commiserating with the failure of the walls tonight.
I would like to express my appreciation for your work then, because I took for granted that like the red borders and like the gold borders and stuff like that was like a part of Roll20.
Oh, yeah, no, that's why I asked you guys to give me the art in advance.
Ah, so you could prepare it. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I should have been clear when I was asking you guys for art, because now we're slacking. Anyways,
Anyway, so as you guys edge your way up to the I don't even care anymore. That's there. The edge of the clearing. Cool. Nothing spots you guys as you guys slowly edge your way to the end of the clearing. What you see ahead of you is precisely what you see. You see a kind of old dilapidated structure here in the middle. It's run down, but it's not completely decrepit. Its walls are still up, although parts of the thatch roof have fallen in. It's mostly intact. Some sort of out structure over here that looks like it has been ramshackled, slapped together more recently than the main structure, but it looks like it's far less, far lower quality. Over here you see a garden area fenced in. You see 3 large braziers filled with green flame. And then several torches all around. Overall, the area is fairly decently lit, even to where Emil just walked into the clearing.
Do
feel like
we
we
see any green flames?
yeah, the braziers.
Like, okay.
They look kind of yellow on screen.
Yeah, sorry, I asked the wrong question. I meant like where. Yeah. Oh, okay. So these things are like torches in front of the building.
Yeah, they're braziers. They're maybe 4 foot in diameter, metal, filled with fire.
Gotcha.
So
Stoney's like, that's the green vibe I was talking about.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really.
kinda
I get the
yellow.
vibe.
here, I'll try
Um,
intense fire.
We probably should put out the vibe, right?
Petra was actually just going to suggest the same thing, that we put out the vibe. I don't know
I
how
would
though.
like to go to the back of the building and put out the vibe.
Wait, I can.
Emil, are you walking into the clearing?
No.
Yes, you clearly are. Please stop
since
doing
I just
that.
saw your token go 15 feet into the clearing, I'm assuming you're walking into the clearing, yeah?
Where's the clear? We're in
Dude,
the clearing.
Do you remember the talk we had about not doing that?
So,
It's.
Not in the line.
I don't see any.
I mean, she's in the
You're
same
the
light.
magical bad vibe booby traps.
This is me
Okay.
giving you a chance. I had you on the edge. That way you guys are in the edge of the forest. If you would like to in the clearing, you're more than welcome to. Anything that is in the green is within the clearing.
He edged us on
Oh, okay.
purpose.
What's the
Clear.
edge? I'm not here. Okay, I'm in the edge then. Am I not in the edge?
That's fine.
Fuck.
Just so I know if you're still in the trees, that is okay. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't charging ahead. Please continue with what you're doing.
Sorry, I put it on night mode and now there's a very clear edge. Does that make sense?
There we go.
Mhm.
All right. Regardless, what are you guys up to?
Brandon, do these
Good.
do these flames look like something a raven could tip over and put out?
Oh, no, those braziers are very heavy.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
Is your
One.
raven a familiar?
It can be.
Can be. Okay. I would just
If-
caution against
if-
the danger of the approaching the light, if it can be killed.
If Brandon is allowing Tashi's Cauldron of Everything, or Tasha, how are you pronounce
Tasha
it?
called
Cauldron of Everything.
Absolutely.
Use a wild companion instead of a wild shape.
But how do you have to summon and train a wild companion or attune to it, don't you, or something like that?
No, it's like as an action, you can use a wild shape to use Find Familiar instead of shifting into something.
Sure, why
If
not?
you find another bunny, that'd be great.
Okay.
Some squirrel's just sitting in the tree and he just points at it. Serve me! So rude.
I can go try to talk to some deer or something.
Take me to dinner first.
Yeah, I got nothing for this.
What does Jaina think we should do?
Oh,
Jaina, what's the vibe?
oh, this is why I asked for you guys to escort me. This is far out of my element.
It's really
I'm
helpful. Thanks, Jaina.
yeah, I'm. This isn't my thing. I'm used to boardrooms and throne rooms and
Throne
ballrooms and well, yes, I'm an emissary. I have to go to other
Oh,
kingdoms and speak with their leaders. And
How many
and-
throne rooms would you say you've seen in your life?
8.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh
With
well,
Daddy in
the Republic of Tasserok has a really cool palace, and their throne is actually in the shape of a ship with a pair of dolphins holding it up. Probably my favorite. Really great painting, and the mosaic on the
Sorry, I'm
floor
just
is
taking
actually
notes.
made from shells that they found in the sea. Beautiful, beautiful throne room. I actually really enjoyed going there. The people were a little bit stuffy and gave me a weird, I think you call it vibe. But otherwise, it's pretty great. The food is amazing. And yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the lighting, though.
The food
Okay.
is amazing. Oh,
Petra is visibly annoyed, but she begrudgingly says, "Sounds like it was kind of a sleigh."
The
I'm nothing but ecstatic
ominousness
with that now. What's
of
that?
the situation has me worried. Fate, would you care to receive the protections of the pit?
Wait, how much water do we have?
Not enough.
No. I think we.
I
Does
have
anyone
some.
have like a lot of water in their equipment? Otherwise, I think we probably all just have like a water skin, and that's probably it.
No, but I do. I am aware. Not aware. I'm skilled in the magic of, the pit of, or what is it called? The hell of ice, Cania. So, I can put things out at a distance. I believe, if I'm
Okay.
careful about it. I don't know about these braziers. They do seem rather large.
What do you need for that? I'm down for that idea.
Well, how much? If we have enough water, I can just fly a little guy around and dump it all out.
True.
You're gonna
Petra-
get stabbed in half.
Not him, like a familiar, but it's, yeah, valid. Petra does a 5 check, detect magic.
You detect a lot of magic. The clearing is full of it. the hair on your arm stands up as you just feel the hum and vibration of so many different spells, enchantments, and powerful connections within the elements of the world.
Petra starts flicking her tail frantically and repeats that back to the crew. She's nervous, visibly nervous.
DM, did we have insight to be able to tell if the townspeople were being attacked one by one? Quickly, but one at a time?
Well, you saw 3 of them get ripped to shreds within a few seconds of one another, but it wasn't a sequential order.
I didn't know if they happened at the same time.
Yeah, it was fairly quickly, but it was one after the other. So.
Okay. So, Wagat is going to pull out.
Stony has a solution,
Okay.
and it may not be a solution at all, but it's Stony's way of doing it. So an osprey is a kind of hawk that can carry 4 to 5 pounds of weight in fish. A water skin weighs 5 pounds. I can get a little osprey buddy up in here and just go dumping about water skins all over the place.
Petra wants to hear Wagat's idea.
Oh. As a precaution, I will add some magical protections to myself and Fate. And then at that, he's going to pull out his dirty water skin, uncork it, and then pour some over himself and cast an incantation that causes his chest to become frosted over. And then after that, he's going to pull out some silver and iron filings, and then sprinkle them in a line in front of Fate, and utter some more incantations as well. And I don't know if you feel anything from that. I don't even know if there's any visual effect to it.
There is if you want there to be.
Yeah, true. Maybe I'll work that out later.
All about presentation.
It's true.
Yeah. That's that.
And so what did you cast on Fate? That way he knows?
It will be protection versus protection from evil and good. So that will give you more that'll mean that anything that tries to hurt you that might be like a elemental, celestial aberration, a fiend, so anything like that has disadvantages on attack rolls against you. And they can't. There's some other stuff as well.
Sorry, my headphone died there.
Yeah. So, to sum it up, that spell will protect you from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, and undead.
Yes.
Just like I said, they have disadvantage against you. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And if you already were, then you'd have advantage on your saving throw, but you're not, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So
Only like a water skin and kind of moving his shoulders okay, I think a hawk can carry this.
How many skins? Are there 4 of them?
I can do one at a time.
Okay.
am I supposed to be going and putting water out with a water skin?
I have no idea.
All
Oh,
right,
I'd
well,
also
Fate's
like
gonna
to
walk
offer
up and do
I
that.
can fly.
No! Patrick yells no!
Yells?
Yes!
Fate,
Just like Fate is running into the clearing,
Fate
Patrick
did-
yells no!
did Fate just Leroy Jenkins into the clearing?
Yeah,
Yep.
looks like you did.
I love that. Okay.
Has anything happened?
How far did you go?
Before the light.
2, 3, 20 feet.
No. You reach there and nothing happens. But since you are coming into a very dangerous area, I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative.
Goodness gracious, Fate. Stay clear of the light.
Don't go
Dangerous
into the
area, but there's
light.
Oh, you got a 6.
Damn it, D&D Beyond keeps on
can't
fucking rolling their
help it.
stupid
Why
dice.
did it roll like... What?
Or die.
Are you guys seeing this? It's just...
Yeah, no, my shit is real fucked up. So I guess
rolled
take
but I
the
didn't
first
see
one,
anything.
Brandon.
You rolled like 15 times, and I don't
Holy
see mine at
crud.
all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with mine.
So, going for initiative, there's a lot of initiative here. Petra, I have you as... That was old. Did you roll
7.
stealth after your initiative, Petra?
No. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. I rolled initiative as a test roll.
Oh,
Then I
Got
that
it.
was earlier, way earlier. Then I rolled stealth. Then I rolled initiative, and apparently I got a nat 1, but I didn't see that because I didn't see it because of all the
There we
fates.
go.
Like, and then I rolled again, but ignore that. Ignore my 7. I got a nat
All
1.
right. So I have Petra at a 3 because you have a +2. Wagat is at a 5. Great rolls
He's also-
today, guys.
Right.
What was that?
I think Fate's also out of 5. You go by the first one.
Yes, that is what I'm seeing.
What the
Emil's at a 4.
Wow, my god.
Oh, wow.
And
What
tonight
the
is brought to you
fuck?
by technical support, which we'll have
Nice.
to call after this episode because nothing
I'm-
is working right.
Yeah, I'm closing Chrome and I'll be back in a second. What the fuck?
This
I just
Oh,
rolled
no.
like 11 dice.
I
Pulling up
I
the
clicked
rear
it
for
one
19.
fucking time.
I really feel like the universe is just saying we need to quit. Hey, at least Tashi rolled well.
What Tashi got?
17.
I'm out of room. Slay.
So
Your
got
enemies,
6.
queen.
All right, let's see if this fixes it.
all right, so we got a 6 for Stonia, 3 for Petra, a 5 for Fate, a 7
Wait,
for
that's
Tashi, a 19 for Emil. Is that 19 for Emil?
yeah.
Nice. 0 for Rupus, because Rupus isn't around, and a 5 for Wagat. So I need Wagat and Fate to both roll just a straight d20. Highest one gets the tie.
What?
Fate and
No gay
Wagat both have
d20s.
5s, so I just need you guys to
Oh.
roll a plain d20. High roll takes
Interesting.
the
I didn't realize mine was so low.
cake. That was your first of 40.
Yeah.
How do you, is it?
Slash. Yeah. I win.
All right.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. A 5 and then a 3.
We're doing good here.
Some quality rolls tonight. So Emil,
Or
as
not any-
fate goes rushing into the clearing, the hairs on the back of your neck, if you have them, stand up. You feel this tension, like there are eyes on you, like you can feel breath just across the back of your neck, but nothing's there. It feels like the whole clearing is just dripping with danger and menace. Fate goes
That's kinda
charging.
sexy.
Fate goes charging forward heedlessly. What do you do?
Hmm.
I would like shifting usually takes an action. Would I be able to, since I don't have the water skin equipped, would that be an equipable item?
Oh yeah, that's just an interaction, just grabbing it, no problem. So that doesn't count as an
Okay.
action. And Alaskan Care 911, I am with you wholeheartedly. I exclusively roll real dice when I'm DMing. So,
I might have my dice here.
You're so cool, Brandon.
well, I don't
I do.
like you guys being able to see my rolls, and I also
It's
know which
important for
dice are good for
storytelling.
killing you guys and which dice are good for not killing you.
Also, we're all dirty little goblins, and we have to use our dice sometimes.
It's true. I have this is a third of my dice. So
Yeah.
wait, hold
Honestly,
on.
if I could see
Hey,
your
it's
rolls, I
lunch.
would be like unconsciously calculating like the values of like different like abilities of like monsters and stuff. So like
I've had some
not
players
having
who
it.
count dice. So
yeah, I don't like to do that. It's just it's too easy. So So this is a lot better. This is
Well,
the way.
so Emil,
I
you
would
were
like
saying you were
to-
doing what?
I'm using the bonus action to go ahead and shift into my wild form, which has wings. My long ears turn into feathers, and I become like a little winged person with a little beak and stuff. And then I would like to assist Fate by also rushing into the clearing. And now I'm flying, so I would like to fly 15 feet above the brazier and drop water onto it, and then attempt to like put it out with my wings.
Okay, so you drop water onto the brazier.
To try and put it out.
You have a full water skin. You're dropping from 15 feet, correct? Obviously,
Yeah.
you're not dropping the water skin. You're pouring it out.
Yeah.
All right. Can you roll sleight of hand for me?
Interesting.
I got all my dice now. I'm ready.
Oof.
Some of the water does dribble onto it, but with your flapping and the updraft from the flame, a lot of the water ends up sliding off around the general area. When the water does hit the flame, it sputters and hisses. It spitters and husses.
Good. I like
It
hussing.
does spitter and huss.
Does it like go out at all, or is it just like resilient?
I mean, very little water got on it. And it seems to be a well-fed fire, so
Then
no.
I'd like to go and land on the roof.
How much movement do you have?
60.
Okay. Because you also went up 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She's good. Yeah, she's like right there.
Are we
She's right on
taking
the-
these out, or are we taking these out?
That
Oh, I
checks
should
out.
be one more down. Sorry.
I'll
Here.
give it to you.
Anything that I think you're gonna have to go through,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
the green ones are sus.
Definitely.
Emil, do you have anything else?
That's all.
All right.
Next.
That's not what I wanted. That just gave that away, didn't it? Oh, can you guys see my measuring?
Mm,
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it the yellow
Or-
one?
Earlier.
Can you see it right
Like
now,
bright
though?
green. Not
No,
at this
no,
very
yeah.
moment.
Oh, good. Then I didn't give it away. All right, comes to here. There we go.
Can you see my measuring? Put your dick away.
Please, it would not be a very long process.
Woohoo!
All right. Fate.
Hi.
Does a 23
Yes.
Shut up.
hit?
Yep.
All right. You feel something razor sharp slash across your cheek, dealing you 7 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, then I think you're in range. 5, 10. Emil. Oh. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Does a 20 hit?
Don't be like
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
Wait, was that done with advantage?
It was multi-attack.
Oh, damn it. That's worse. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Fate, I needed to attack you at disadvantage on that. I apologize.
How do I make it so I
still
can
would've
do
hit.
double the... Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Okay.
You
Yeah, you do not know that guy exists.
What's
I
up?
don't know what you're talking about.
Emil, you feel a razor sharp slash across your back, dealing you 6 damage. All right. And that brings us next to Tashi, who is going to do what the Tashi do and go charging on in. But not
Tashi
knowing...
would rage first.
Tashi probably would rage first. I'm just trying to get her stuff pulled up. Does she... So she only has 2 per long rest. She would definitely use it. Alright. Tashi gets pissed off and comes charging in. And not knowing where you're being attacked from, runs here and starts slashing. Well, let me be fair. Let me roll and see where she would go. Alright, so
Does
she
anyone
would
else
have gone
imagine Tashi
here.
running like one of those water lizards that just like...
Yes.
Yes. Now I do.
Okay. I'm just wanted to see if that was the same image we all had.
Heck yeah.
You see Tashi slashing and doesn't seem to make contact with anything.
Rip.
That brings us next to Fate.
Is this the entrance to this place?
That is the entrance, yes. There's a door there.
Okay,
Run to
well,
safety.
I've already been pimp slapped, so I'm gonna go up there. Is the door unlocked?
Bless you, Adam.
You take an attack of opportunity as you go charging away. You take 3 damage.
Okay.
And another slash opens up across your arm. It is not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna bust it open and run in.
Of course you are, because we don't meta at all at this table.
Well, I mean, it's not safe out here, obviously.
Fair, fair.
Last time we ran inside.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
that's
it
true.
is it Emil inside or is
No
are
one's
they
inside.
above
Emil's on the
house?
roof.
We don't know.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sneaky.
Just a
Apparently not
meta
enough.
question.
Brandon, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not. That's not
What
me. I'm green.
That's
Oh.
Stony.
What
That's
are
me.
the
I was
rules about like characters talking during other characters' turns? Like,
So strictly, if you want to be super strict about it, characters can't say anything unless it's during their turn. I tend to be really lax on that unless someone's trying to dictate someone else's turn or something. Because in reality, everything that's happening is happening in the exact same 6 seconds. So if you saw somebody running while you're slashing, you would probably say, "Hey, watch out for that trap," if you noticed it.
okay.
So
Then can I say that Wagat, as like Fate's chasing forward, he's gonna like remind him to be wary of where the light is. That would be the he would say something very short.
sure, of course. All
And
right.
acknowledges it and then continues.
Fate says, "F your advice. I'm moving forward." Fate, as you bust open the door, you see a small room, and what you see inside is incongruous with the outside of the building. It's actually very well cleaned up. It looks like someone's done a little bit of work on the inside of the room. The furniture, while old and beat up, looks like it's been put back together, and mended, maybe. There is a little bit of polish on some of it. There's no dust, and there's a lot of light. There are candles everywhere. There are braziers, or not braziers, there are sconces on the wall. There's a little candelabra here. You see a door to another room here. And standing in front of you, you see this man.
I say again, sounds kind of sexy.
What?
Looks like some shit from Dark
Who
Souls.
are you?
Death incarnate. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna attack him with my greatsword.
Alright, roll to hit.
20.
A 20 will hit.
Alright, so he gets schmackled right in the face.
For
And I'm
I
12
feel
gonna-
like he's not the
damage.
big bad.
I'm gonna add in a Wrathful Smite with that.
hope
Hit
he's a
it.
good guy.
Or wait, no.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
just
feel
a
like
normal
he
smite.
is.
I was
My
just
God.
cooking stew for dinner.
1
It's
second.
soup
I'm trying to...
season.
I've been trapped here for days.
Yeah.
Can I retcon that and put
Goodness, you've come
Wrathful,
to rescue. Ah!
Yes.
put Wrathful Smite beforehand because I
Yes.
thought I had
go
normal
for it.
smite.
You just finished.
So 4.
Alright, for a total of 16 damage.
He's got like 4 health.
He also
He's
needs
like,
to
"Oh, God."
make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of my turn. DC 13.
17? Your DC's what?
Yeah. 13. He passes.
Okay. He's startled, but not scared.
That's good. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Fate, are you wearing armor?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Ruh-roh.
Cool. Okay.
Are you gonna use heat metal on me?
No.
Up here.
I'm trying to decide which way am I going to go with this.
Or it's gonna
Oh,
get
good.
sparked. Maybe it'll get sparked.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do instead, yeah, this is what we're going to do. Go ahead and do a whiz save for me.
Oh no.
It should be
Ooh.
high.
I am very unwise.
Oh
You know, I
Alright.
like that I literally went and got my dice and I have not used them.
So, as you slash across his robes, and leave a bead of blood across his chest, he looks down at you and says, "You fool!" and reaches out and brushes your cheek, and all of a sudden, you feel this
creepy.
sharp pain across your head. Oh, who do we lose?
No, Sam just joined.
Oh,
We
Sam
got-
joined.
so-
Yay! All right, let me drop this one real quick.
Hi Sam, to catch you up on speed, you're enraged because we got stabbed in a field, and so you ran into the middle of the field with the rest of us.
Yeah.
But you haven't taken any damage.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Damn.
we really haven't been able to do much today because we've had a bunch of technical difficulties, so you haven't missed much yet.
Good.
Really
Oh.
quick. More importantly, the thing that you
We
did
got
next, you
edged
run
up
like
to
the water thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's new canon. When you run in small mode, you're like the water lizard that's just like sprinting like this.
Sounds great. I'm
Yeah,
on.
we got-
I'm, I'm on board with that.
Perfect.
We were edged up to the woods. We talked about the vibes for a little bit, and then coming as a surprise to absolutely no one, half the party decided to just run in without any further discussion.
Well, I mean, there had been 20 minutes of discussion about how you guys were going to put out the fires, and nothing had come to fruition. So, you can only expect people to be patient for so long. But Jordan, as he reaches out and touches you, you fool. You feel like sharp pokes all around your head, almost as if someone had put a crown of thorns on your head. And it tightens down, and you just go mad. Like your brain just kind of shorts and falls into this hole in your mind, and all you can think about is this man in front of you and doing exactly what he wants. And what he wants you to do is to turn around and go attack Tashi.
Now wait a second. What's your mobility on this? I feel like you don't
It's not
have
my
enough
turn,
mobility.
so I can't do anything right now.
Okay, cool.
It's whenever his turn starts.
Yeah, so it's not gonna happen this turn. That was my action, but on my next action, I can use that to make him do stuff. Now at the beginning of your next turn. Hold on.
Oh, I do have Divine Smite. What the fuck? Sorry.
All right. Yeah, at the end of your turn, you get to make a whiz save to see if you can break free from that.
Okay.
And he is going to go through the door over here and over here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so he has left the room. You can't see him, but you can see him, obviously. But he is letting you know what he wants you to do. And that brings us next to Stony.
Well, Stony was currently thinking about the carrying capacity of a hawk, but then he saw everyone else run in and he's like, oh, okay. And then he saw everyone else get beat up. He's like, oh, okay. And he's going to go ahead and throw his fairy fire again. He's going to try it again. Centered like right here in a 20-foot cube. So there to there to there.
Good call.
There.
All right, and that lasts for 1 minute, correct?
Yeah, well, everything has to make it. So let me read it.
Because there's a save involved. I believe it's a whiz save.
You have one of the folded Scottish kittens?
Dex
Look
of
at
14.
that naked baby.
Dex of 14. Ooh, okay, that bodes well for me.
So any creature in the area that fails a Dex of 14 sheds a dim light of in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. And so I need Dex saves from Emil, from Tashi, and from Fate as well. And I'm sorry, where was the center point on that one more time?
Right around here.
Okay.
So you see that, yeah.
So
Tashi's glowing for a minute.
Tashi, Fate, can I get a Dex save?
Fate's glowing for a minute.
All right. If you could see it, this guy would start glowing for a minute. Put a red dot on him. What color do you want? Red, blue, green, orange, purple, pink, yellow.
Let's do blue to like contrast the green vibe.
Okay, I can dig it. We'll change it over to blue. Tashi is glowing blue. And a blue outline appears here. Yeah, it's the token of a person, but what you see is kind of an amorphous blue shifting form that is very vaguely humanoid, but not. It's almost as if you can't get a firm fix on it because one, it is just the outline you see glowing, but two, it seems to be like almost fluid.
All right, and also bad news, my friends, but good news for people trying to attack that guy. Everyone has an advantage
against anything that's glowing.
Yeah, advantage on glowing things.
Yep.
So,
right,
did you inadvertently make the enemies get
make it
advantage
harder?
on
Yeah,
Tashi and I?
Now we can see the bad guy.
Yes, but
is this a rock?
yes.
Stoney's gonna hide behind a rock.
All right. But Fate, remember, you do have potentially. They might have disadvantage against you because you do have that spell that's placed on you. So it might just all come out in the wash, or it might not.
I'm more so concerned that I'm going to be attacking Tashi next turn, and now I have advantage.
Right? Isn't that beautiful?
Which means if I crit, I hit her
She's
twice.
She's raging.
Yeah.
She has resistance to slashing.
Is it only attacks that I have to do, Brandon? I don't have to do spells.
It's what.
So with this one, you have to make a melee attack against a creature that I choose.
And that's it.
And I move you around and stuff. But yeah, correct.
Okay. So that would have broken my concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my Wrathful Smite is down at least. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that definitely broke your concentration. Stoney, you got anything else?
What about Oh, never mind. My thing wouldn't break concentration. Never mind.
No.
No, that's all Stoney's doing. He's cowering behind a rock, and he's like, "Okay, things lit up."
Perfect. Then talk to me.
Okay, this is starting to look ugly. He kind of like side eyes Petra, and he's like, "For two who experience the torment of demons, we sure are more risk averse than these these folks who seemingly wish to meet their maker."
Petra laughs, but it's like a nervous valley girl, like, because she's terrified.
Yeah. I feel the same. He's gonna. I'm gonna attack the green glowing brazier down here with a frostbite attack. Trying to use the powers of frostbite to deprive the green flames of any heat to undo the combustion reaction that is going on within.
Well, that's some fancy science words there, Magic Man. Roll the hit.
Oh,
It's a con save.
Does your brazier have a con save?
It's an inanimate object.
Which means it has a con save of 0. Good thing.
Yeah, so the bars on it get really frosty and cold. I'm trying to read the exact wording of it real quick.
Yeah. By the way, and then also since it's still my turn, Wagat's going to call into the hut. He's going to say, "By the way, Fate, that spell lasts for 10 minutes. You don't have to rush. There's no rushing. Although I don't know if you can hear me."
If we're going rules as written, frostbite can cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you see within range. I appreciate using spells in a creative way, though. So
I feel like if you're a magical
what I
being,
need you to do is,
Flame is a
Alright.
creature. It's a creature of habit, is what it is.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you roll. What is your spellcasting? Is it Wiz or is it Intelligence? Charisma. All right. So roll a Charisma save, and I will roll.
You got it.
All right, DC 13.
I didn't like that.
So the bars get frosty.
Wait. I have inspiration. I would like to expend it. I really want to.
Let's see. Do you still have an inspiration?
I have
I don't
one
think he's
from
used his.
last session.
Oh, do you?
Or, yeah, I have it marked on my sheet, and I haven't used it. I've only used one, I think, so far.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was gonna use it, and then we were like, "Don't use
Got
it for
it.
that." So
Yeah,
he didn't.
I do remember this, and I took it off and forgot to put it back on. Yeah. Okay. Roll again, man. DC 13.
Come on!
Oh,
Yes!
I love it. It was this one here, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the flame goes out as you hit it with the frost. The first little bit comes out, and you seem to like stutter a little bit, but then you put renewed vigor into it, and this torrent of frost comes out. And at first, the flames seem to be able to fight back against you, but as you really push your heart and soul into it, the flames are no more.
Bad
And it
news.
casts-
Everyone glowing has a 10-foot radius around them, so that's kind of like a thing.
Yeah, so this area, this region around it, which I'm gonna do in gray. This region is no longer particularly bright.
This is, though.
Yes. But just the effects from the light itself no longer really affecting this region.
Curious.
All right. Cool.
Oh, and then after that, Wargot's gonna like seeing the success of it. He's gonna move forward just a little bit, and I guess he'll take one step into the radius.
One step into the dark. Perfect. You got anything else for us?
Nope, that will be my turn.
All right, that brings us down to Miss Petra.
Petra yells at Jaina, "Jaina, hide!" and points to the rock that Sony is hiding behind.
She says, "Say less, girl."
And then Petra is going to stay precisely where she is, but having seen Wagot's very impressive attack on the brazier. Wait, before I do this, is the ground like kind of wet and mossy, or is there like dry brush that could potentially erupt into flame?
It's definitely more dry brush.
Oh shit! Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's not everywhere. There is a lot of dry brush, but there is some grass.
Okay. Can I see like over? Can I see over here and tell like what this? Oh wait, sorry.
See
I
over
don't
where?
have the right thing. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to see that far? And can I tell if it's like dry brush or more mossy?
It's definitely so. In the interior, it is definitely a little more wet, but out here, a little more grassy. Out this direction, though, is more dry brush and detritus from the trees.
Okay. That blows. Okay. Petra is going to. Sorry, let me measure. See how far I can pull this off. Not far enough. Okay. Petra's gonna move 30 feet. I think that was 30 feet. Because that's as far as she's. Oh, thanks for measuring, Stony. You're really helping.
By the way, the walls just appeared for me.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
it was wrong. I fixed
Yeah.
it.
All right, Petra's gonna move that distance, and then I don't want to start a forest fire.
Only you
But I
can
also-
prevent forest fires.
Hey,
Darn it.
What?
you didn't start the fire.
Oh, Brandon, I can't see anything anymore.
That checks
You're in
out.
a room by itself,
Yeah, I don't know. All the light just like vanished suddenly for me.
except for the one room you're in, right?
No, it's
Oh.
literally just gray.
Hold on, I know what needs to happen.
Here you go, Emmy.
Jordan, can you see now?
He's fucking beautiful. Look at his ears. They're all folded.
Yeah, he's a little stupid. Let me try refresh.
I shouldn't need to anything that I just did, but we're gonna try
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, it's good after I refresh.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, so Petra can't really do much from where she is, but she's instead going to prepare an action. And that action will be that in the incredibly unlikely event that an enemy, not my friend Fate, who happens to be hostile,
You don't know he's
runs
hostile.
out this. I know, so I'm saying don't count him as hostile or an enemy to me, because to my knowledge, he's still my bestie.
Fair enough.
So if an enemy who I don't recognize comes out this door, in the unlikely event that happens, Petra's going to ready her crossbow to fire at
Actually,
them.
this is on the roof.
What?
This dude's on the roof.
Yeah, you do see this one that's on the roof.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh
inside.
wait, he's on the roof with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
And
glad you said that.
just
'cause
so
I
everyone can understand that, I will put him out here, but he is technically on the roof on this square.
Okay, well, I completely thought that he was outside. So, or I mean inside. I thought he was inside the building. I didn't know he was
Yeah,
outside.
I know. I apologize.
In that case, okay. Well, then Petra is going to cast Eldritch Blast at him. Scratch everything else I said.
Roll to hit.
Does a 16 hit?
Wait.
16 does hit.
Slay. Takes 8 damage.
Oof. Your Eldritch Blast kind of hits it, and it contorts around the blast, and you can see like a ripple, almost a rip appear in it,
Okay.
and you hear this. It's weird. You don't hear it. You feel this almost vibration in your eyeballs, that reverberates throughout your skull like a of pain almost.
Me?
Yeah, you hear, you all actually hear and feel that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's going to be the end.
Advantage against,
Couldn't hear what you said.
you get advantage against him. Roll for that 20.
Fair enough. Yeah, Valen, you're right. I forgot that. You never know. No.
Not natural.
That's okay.
That was a good
Oh, well.
shot though.
I'm glad you reminded me. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of Petra's turn. That was a bad vibe. I didn't like that noise at all.
No, it was pretty awful. What is going on here? Great. Jaina is going to run over behind this, just like Petra had recommended. But she's also going to look at Petra and say, "You can do this." And you suddenly feel like you can add a d6 to your next attack roll or saving throw or ability check.
Seems a
Slay!
little late.
So
Why are you saying that the free d6 to my next roll seems a little light? Shut up, or he won't give us free
well,
stuff
it's
anymore.
not necessarily your
Light.
next roll. You can choose to use it on any.
Oh, okay, cool.
Any
So like right now?
attack roll, saving
on
throw,
my
or
turn.
ability check within the next 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
cool,
it's
cool.
still, it's not my turn yet. It hasn't started.
It's for me.
Just so
You
you
can
remember,
use it.
I'm
It's-
putting this.
yeah. I
purple
can use it
dot
on my roll.
So can you increase your 8?
No, I
No,
just
that already
Jane.
happened.
Yeah,
Fine, just checking in.
it's
good
okay.
question.
Like I hit him pretty good.
It's true.
We're only at level 2 right now. 8's a pretty solid amount of damage to be doing.
It truly
is.
is. And with
That's
that,
respect.
Emil, it's your turn.
What's the roof
least-
made out of?
Thatch.
Oh,
Dry
I-
thatch.
beautiful. Dry thatch.
It is.
Is it greater than a foot in depth? Is
No.
it like reinforced? Oh,
no.
oh,
No, not at all.
oh, they're cheap out here in the woods. Okay, cool. I would like to fly 30 feet into the air and then dive bomb down. Since we're both on the roof and we're both like, standing there, I would like to dive down on top of the creature with the intent of thrashing us both into the room below or whatever's below. I don't know if there's a room or like a cupboard. Just through the roof and attack while I do my little dive bomb.
Yeah, so if you're going to be
I would also-
dive bomb. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead. What are
sorry.
you saying?
I'm reading the rage. Do I have to do that before I dive bomb?
Yes.
I mean,
That's a
yes.
bonus.
If you want to use that,
Yeah,
you would
bonus action.
You do that in the beginning of your turn. And since you're trying to basically plow it through the roof, I'm going to say that you would need to use your action to do shove. Take a shove
Allow me
action.
through the roof, baby.
And
Sorry, I was
so you
muted.
wouldn't be able to make an
Timing could've been
additional
better.
attack, but you would be able to shove. And let me just make sure. I'm not going to tell you the wrong thing. Yeah, it's considered a special melee attack to shove a creature.
Okay.
So I would say that would be your attack.
Okay.
And so instead of making an attack roll, you'd make a strength check. Either you'd make an athletics check, particularly against its athletics or dex. And if you win, you're able to push it prone or push it 5 feet away from you. In this case, I would say you'd push it through the roof and it would risk taking fall damage.
Okay. So on that case, I'd like to get all hulked out up on the roof and
All right.
then do my up, do down, and
Roll me
you
that
said
athletics. Yep.
How do I add my 2? Oh well, it'll be this +2.
That sounds good.
Damn. All right.
I rolled a
Really?
2 with a dex of +4, so you plow into it right through the roof. You went 30 feet, so I'm going to say it's some pretty significant fall damage. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d8 for me. Okay. So you make solid contact, and the two of you tumble to the ground. And it's strange when you hit it; it feels solid. And when it hits the ground, all of a sudden it like deforms and floats back up, kind of floating around you, almost as if it was for a moment completely incorporeal.
But not dead. Okay.
Oh, but definitely not dead.
Well, there goes our opportunity for a Fiddler on the Roof revival. And that it's collapsed inwards.
If I was a rich man.
Na 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 na. All right, Emil, do you have anything else for us? All right, it's now inside with you, and as such, you see that you have this glowing critter and this glowing dude.
Question, Brandon.
Yes.
The roof above the wizard just collapsed and 2 people ran in.
She punched a hole through it.
I feel like the roof would have like collapsed a little bit if you punch a hole through it. Does anything bother that wizard at all?
You can't tell.
I'm just wondering about concentration.
You can't tell being outside the room.
Can I tell if the
Like-
hay gets into his eyes?
It
Maybe
does
some
not get
mud
into his
trickles
eyes.
in?
Hunter, good try. No.
Let's get a splinter.
Good try. No. This Yahoo is going to. You see, kind of this this mass over on the right form into a razor thin appendage, and you see the other one do the same thing. 2 razor thin appendages that it swipes at you. And I have a 22 and a 12. Does the 12 hit? I don't think a 12 will hit you.
Yeah. Trying to see if I have anything to increase. I have armor class of 11. I think it'll hit.
You just have resistance against slashing because you're enraged.
Oh, yeah, no, doesn't hit.
No, having resistance doesn't change your armor class. Just means you take less damage.
Damn it,
Yeah.
fine.
So it means you'll take half of 4. So that's 2. Take 2 damage as one of the slashes makes solid contact across your chest. All right. The range on that was 15. Perfect.
And that wasn't rolled with advantage, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wagat.
Yes.
Does
I am
a
Wagat.
13 hit?
Yes.
All right. You feel yourself propelled up into the air, and then slammed bodily back down. I need a dex save.
Let me see. A deck save on
Yes.
the way. Ooh.
All right. You take 9 damage, and you are knocked prone.
Oh.
Is he in the light or is he in the dark? Just for like reference.
He is mostly in the dark.
So partially in the light.
He's partially like, even if he was all the way in the dark, this still would have happened.
Okay.
So I don't want there to be any confusion about like pedantics. Oh, it was 1/4 in the light. No. This would have happened regardless.
I'm sorry. Did you say he took he took 9 points?
9 points of damage, and you are knocked prone. You have back pain.
Yeah.
Just so you know, to get up from, as a reminder, if you are knocked prone during your next turn, if you want to stand up, it takes half of your movement. Otherwise, any attacks you make from prone are typically at disadvantage, and attacks against you are at advantage unless they're ranged attacks.
Oh, so the frosty symbols that are on his armor glow when if okay. Actually, hold on. Let me track that. If something was making physical contact with him, I don't.
Nothing physically touch you. You felt as if the air itself had lifted you up and dropped you.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, you got it.
All right. Tashi, it's all you, friend.
Oh no. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, so you're mad
neither
and
do
things are
we.
happening and it's very confusing.
I don't
Something
think anyone knows.
something attacked Fate, so Fate ran into here. You ran out to try to help Fate before he ran into there. You slashed at the air and hit nothing. And I randomly chose by rolling dice where you would go to and what you would slash at, so it's not like I was being a jerk. Then you heard him yell and slash, and then silence. Then you heard stuff happening over here. Someone made this fire go out, and then Emil went up the air, dive bombed through the roof onto a glowing cloud of nothingness. And that's kind of where we are.
Okay.
Oh, and you're glowing.
Right. And you made me do a dex save.
I didn't. That was when Stony cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're glowing in a blue aura.
So
Pardon me.
what I'm
Attacks
concerned
against
about
you have advantage.
Everything
is right. So what I'm concerned about is at second level, we're second level now, right?
Yes.
I'm supposed to have danger sense, but for some reason it's not showing up on my character sheet. And it means I have advantage on dex saving throws against
Oh.
effects that I can see, such as traps and spells. So should I don't see it on my character sheet, but
You should
I know
have
it's
it.
true.
Yeah, no, you should have it.
Yeah, so should I do another
please
dex
roll that dex
saving
save.
throw? Okay.
Please roll higher than 14.
I'm gonna try.
Well,
Nope. Not higher than 14. I could use inspiration.
If you don't want to, Stony can see that you really need to be inspired, and he has some inspiration he can burn because he's the source of this problem.
But not during her turn.
Yeah.
I can't give it to her during her turn.
You're talking about giving away your inspiration. You cannot give away your inspiration. It's not.
Look at and using inspiration, you can reward another player for good role playing, clever thinking, or simply doing something exciting in the game.
The DM can do that, asshat.
No, if you can give up your inspiration to give that character inspiration.
Nope. Still not more than 14.
There's a sentence there that says you can give up your inspiration.
I have never read that sentence. I believe you. I just haven't read it. What are you reading this in?
I still
If you
didn't
click
figure
on
it
the
out.
character sheet and just click on inspiration,
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I was actually like, okay. I guess you go ahead and give away your inspiration.
No.
Stoney's like,
Have you seen the way I'm rolling? Stop.
already
yeah, Stoney
used it.
feels
I
really
used
bad.
mine.
I can use inspiration only once per turn, probably.
Hold on. I don't know if things have progressed too far to like take it back, but I have a counter argument for this.
Well, either way, I'm going to say you can still only give away inspiration on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
But
to
I
say you
feel
can
like
only give away inspiration on your turn.
Well, I can only use it once anyway, and I used mine. So
Okay.
don't worry about it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Stony. Okay.
Stoney's here when
So
he
I guess
makes it
I'm.
cool.
I guess I'm gonna. I see the shimmering thing. Yes.
It's
So this
inside.
shimmering thing was just driven through the roof, and you no
I
longer
don't.
see it.
So I'm on the ground, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Now you
Okay.
see a glowing hole coming from the roof, I assume.
Yeah. Well, you do see a
No,
faint
that's
glow
why I'm
coming from the hole in the roof. Sorry.
It's like a rave in there.
Okay.
As of right now, you were the only glowing thing that you see.
Okay. But this thing is now out.
Yes, that brazier has been put out.
Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit of help, guys. I don't know what to do because I feel kind of like I'm not really tracking what's happening here, and the shadows on my building are not making sense to me. So I need some help.
Shadows on your building?
Yeah, like what I'm seeing on my screen doesn't like it's not computing in my brain for some reason.
There's a building west of us. Can you see the torches outside?
Yes.
Okay. The two
I don't
torches.
see a roof though.
Right.
Nothing's
roof
on
is-
the roof. And
Yeah, the roof is in our imaginations right now. The roof is on
You're
top
also
of this structure.
You're also raging, so you might want to attack something.
Well, hold on. So I think that might be part of the sticking point here. This building here in the center has a roof, and I don't usually put roofs on the buildings on the maps. So we were just talking about the roof.
But there is a window here, so if you would like to come and stab through the window, I would enjoy that very much. I think you're tall enough to do it. I believe
What am
in
I
you.
stabbing? I don't
Uh,
see
What?
the glowing thing,
glowing
right?
Correct.
things.
You don't see the glowing thing right now.
Can you see the glowing things through the window?
I mean, yes, you
See a
can
faint
see
glow.
some glow. You do see a faint glow coming through. Let me go back to the normal map.
So
From
there was
here.
a glowing thing on the roof that collapsed into the building, and now there's a glowing coming out the window.
Yes.
The glowing thing was an enemy.
Okay, I mean, I'll Leroy Jenkins it if you want. I
You already
don't.
did.
Right, but I'll do it again because it's going to require blind faith just running into this building.
Well,
Oh, that's
we
a
already had a
window.
blind fate.
And
run
that's
into
okay.
the
You
building.
go
Oh.
right through the thin
I smashed through the
glass
window.
window, no problem
Yeah.
at all.
Yep.
And you find yourself in. You actually you as you're diving through, you're able to kind of like halfway turn sideways and brush right past in between Emil's body and their wings. Just
Yeah.
hit the ground and you
I'm-
stand up. And what
I did the lizard thing
the
where
lizard
I'm like
thing.
running on water just on a meal.
I love that. And what you see is this guy standing here with a slash across his chest, and this glowing clump of air that is vaguely humanoid, but very
Next to
amorphous. Yes, it's not actually a bandit. This is glowing air.
Right. Okay.
So
So I'll slash at the slashed guy with my great axe.
roll the slash. That
See.
just might hit. Let's see what the damage looks like.
And it's going to be +2.
You have advantage.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Wait, advantages for attack roll or?
Yeah, for your attack
Just
roll,
roll.
you can roll your attack again if you want to see if you
Just
get a
make
nat
sure
20.
it's- Yeah, not a crit.
Nah.
Beautiful.
So we'll take that 6 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Did you use my reckless in my first turn to attack
No,
anything?
but you didn't
I
hit
did put it on
anything.
rage.
Okay.
If that's not what you would have done, though, I will definitely let you take that back.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just on my first turn when I'm attacking, I can use reckless, which will give me advantage.
You already had advantage.
Yeah, I already had advantage. Never mind. Okay. I think that's my turn.
All right.
Is that wizard's?
Sorry, what?
This is the brand. Is he still concentrating?
Oh. Yes. Luckily
Okay,
enough.
second follow-up question. Would
Uh-huh.
Tashi be scared enough to grab onto me as their action?
I'm not
Tashi
scared
just
right now.
took the action to attack, so no.
Okay, that's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
raging. I'm
That's
only.
okay.
It's only when I'm sensually groveling that I'm scared.
What keeps
Okay.
happening?
So I have a question about the lizard that is now canon.
Uh-huh.
Can I actually walk on water now?
No.
Worth a shot. All right, that's my turn.
We'll work on that. We'll see if we can't find a way.
Okay. Daisy. Daisy can walk on.
All right.
But Jesus, Daisy.
Now, Fate. You very clearly are able to hear Tashi dive through that window. And so you're going to use your turn.
Did he maintain his concentration because he was attacked?
Yes, you asked me that already, and I rolled too.
Sorry, I didn't know if you heard me. Sorry.
Thanks, boss man. Appreciate you.
I'm not
This
trying.
is what I tried to
Well,
go through.
that's my movement.
Wait,
Oh darn.
how far did you go?
30 feet. I can walk through torches now?
You can always walk
Yeah.
through torches.
No.
Okay.
Either
I
way,
moved
it's not
30
far
feet.
enough. But I do need a whiz save from you first to see if the spell is still affecting you. So I've totally forgot to have you do that. Alright, that answers that question.
I'm just gonna roll my dice and see what happens. Okay, it wasn't any better regardless, so I don't know what to do with my life. I'm
Wait,
just not
I
having
have
good
a-
luck.
Hold on. Before we continue, I just need to double check that the protection from good and evil doesn't allow him. You have advantage on any saving throw against a relevant effect that's coming from one of those targets.
And it came from a human.
Okay.
So,
I don't have advantage on my saving throw.
not on that because the spell was from a human.
Okay.
So,
Well, I can't attack, so can I use my action for other things?
But you're
No.
Wow.
no.
It says the target must use an action to attack.
Yeah. So, no, that would be your turn, unfortunately.
I can't use any bonus actions either.
Charm target must use action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself. If you choose, target can act normally. If you choose, no creature or if none. Oh, you know what? The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature other than none within its reach. So since there were no creatures within your reach to attack, you get to have your turn like normal.
Alright, I'm gonna use the entirety of my lay in hands pool and heal myself. And
When I
then
think
I'm
about you, I touch myself.
pretty much. And then I'm gonna do Shield of Faith on myself as well.
Delightful.
Boom.
All right. Okay. Anything else? Oh wait.
Nope.
All right. Tashi, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing, Step Tashi?
What? Like actual Tasha?
Yeah. Actual Tashi, not
A phone
not my
line.
Boston friend Sam. That would be kind of awkward and uncomfortable to ask like that.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What am I wearing?
Well-
I'm wearing what I always wear.
What does Tashi have armor on? What does Tashi wear?
No,
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Tasha. So kobolds don't really wear armor.
And barbarians
Um,
typically don't either. I was just making sure.
Yeah. So I'm
Alright.
basically naked.
Okay. Cool.
I probably have like some. I don't know. What did I tell you, Liv? For the
Rags.
picture. I think it was just like.
Tashi is wearing these garments.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
she has little bracers on and like a little jerkin and Bermuda shorts.
Yes, like very just cozy winter gear.
It looks
Alright.
like you're not wearing your wool cloak as well, so
No, I do have that on.
Well, does an 11
You're
hit?
right. Sorry. No, I'm at 13.
All right. He reaches out to try to shock you, and his shock fizzles out, and he just kind of gently brushes your cheek. Looking uncomfortable, he tries to break contact, but that does open him up to attacks of opportunity from both Tashi and Emil as he tries to break away. If you would like, please make a melee attack.
Non-weapon melee.
Any melee attack.
As Alex is gracing us with his presence, he never does anymore.
Do we get the advantage since
No.
this is our?
Well, it is glowing,
You
so
don't?
yeah, why not? Have advantage. Roll to hit.
Is a 23 hit?
Yeah, you both
Brandon?
hit him. So let's see that damage. Yeah, and is that plus 2 to yours, Sam? Or
Yeah, so 21.
okay, yeah. And Emil?
11 plus 2. So 13.
All right.
It's two barbarians
How do
taking
you,
a
how do you guys
attack
want
of
to
opportunity.
how do you guys want to do this?
Just squish him in between.
I would like to take off the top if you're going for the middle,
Okay.
like a cupcake.
We're just gonna it'll.
And with his short-lived life in this battle, he goes down in a squelch of just goo.
Nothing I love more than going down in a squelch of goo.
Nothing I love more than a squelch, period.
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He practically invited. He prompted that.
True.
All right, Stony, what do you got for us?
Is picking someone up an interaction or a bonus action?
Picking somebody up is an action, my guy.
Oh, it's an action?
Yeah.
Sweet. Hmm. Okay. Bonus action. Stoney's gonna. Is there any pebbles near Stoney's feet?
Yeah, of course. It's a forest clearing. There's pebbles.
He's gonna pick them up and magic them all up. And he's gonna hand them to the lady next to him. He's like, "Here, try these."
Like eat them?
No, like throw them.
Or eat them.
Don't eat them. They might. I don't know what happened. They're magic.
Would you explode? I wonder. Future idea.
And Stoney's gonna run over to Old Man Orc. Okay, that's the wrong.
Young man! Oh God, help an old man out!
And he's gonna cast good old healing word. And the healing word of the day is
Beef.
old. And so you receive 8 hit points. Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm sorry, I was
And
busy not paying attention. What did you tell Jaina to do with the pebbles?
Oh, I said, here, use these. They're magic. Throw
Shit.
them.
Got it. And Roger.
Because I can give them to other people and they use my spell save. Or my spell modifier.
All right, so it's just a range attack.
It's a range attack plus 6.
Okay, cool. All right, you got anything else for us?
That's it. I healed him, gave some rocks to a strange lady. That's it.
Fantastic. It's Wugat's turn.
We got groans and like crawls like 5 feet further into the darkness. If I can grab him over there, and then he's gonna stand up once he's in. I don't know, like rules wise, how you want that to go, but let me remove the prone condition.
Yeah, I can do that. I guess.
And then yeah, he's going to look at Stony and Petra and say, the braziers, while they are occupied inside, hopefully they are distracted. We must find some way to I suspect these braziers have some influence on the apparition that is affecting us. And then he's gonna come forward. It uses half of my movement, so let's say 5 feet to move, and then 15. So he's got 10 left. So he's gonna go like 10 feet over here, and he's gonna aim at this brazier down here, and then try using the same technique as before. Is that okay?
Yeah. Do the same
Okay.
roll.
Yes. He's also going to do
Right.
another frostbite.
This time it's 17 I rolled.
Yeah.
You got it.
Aha!
Beat my 17. You put out that flame. Same thing happens as before, but this time you seem much more assured, and there is no stutter. It just happens. And this flame also goes out, casting more of the area into darkness. But this one's going to be slightly less impacted because there's a torch right there. So, okay.
And that will be all that he can manage after injuring his back, so he massages himself and ends his turn.
All right. Petra, don't forget that you do have that extra d6 you can use this turn. What do you got for us?
If I don't use it this turn,
You have
do
it
I
for
get to
10
keep
minutes.
it? Okay, that's what I thought.
Any
Okay,
one
great.
roll in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, Petra is going to use her action to dash 60 feet to right here. And that's all she'll be doing on this turn.
Okay. And that brings us to the top of the round with Emil. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaina didn't have her turn. I am so sorry.
Let
Jaina,
that girl go.
Jaina seems very impressed with everything that's happening. And she pokes her head out at Wagat. And she's like, Wagat, you're a cool guy. And you feel like you could also add a d6 to the next attack roll, saving throw. Yeah, attack roll, saving throw, or... What's the other thing I said? Attack roll, saving
Ability
throw, or
skill
ability
checks.
check. There we go, in the next 10 minutes.
Cool. Well, that's going to be...
Hey, thank you, Alaska
about
Fireman. I don't know who you are, but we appreciate you wishing us a happy Veterans Day. And happy pre-Veterans Day to you. All right, now, where were we, guys?
Stoney's gonna look at whatever her name is. Her name Darcy?
Jaina?
Can it be Darcy?
Sorry.
Darcy.
It could be Darcy. We know for sure she's fucking lying about her name. So for all we know, it could be Darcy.
Stoney's no good with names. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna have a stupid smile on his face. He's gonna look at her, he's gonna point his hand like, yeah, throw.
And she looks at her and says, "At what?"
She's so
Emil.
frustrated.
Emil, it's your
Have a
turn.
building, bring that house
Boo
down.
Grammy says, "Here, may your small black coffees and be free, and your Denny's slams be grand."
Is this a window right here?
Yeah, she's not gonna chuck
She
rocks
could
at
throw it
Emil.
at me.
Emil, what do you got?
Shout out Denny's.
Would I be able to take, I don't know, like half of my movement speed to like create a little vortex with my wings and then shoot up so I could remove all of the light from this room?
So
Or like,
usually,
how would you want to do that?
So
Do you,
usually,
like, get what I'm saying?
extinguishing a candle would be an interaction. But if you're going to try to extinguish multiple light sources, I'm going to say that would need to be your action. Because that's like a lot of interactions at once.
So my interaction is like becoming a human cyclone or a shifted cyclone?
No, so typically putting on a light source is an interaction, right?
Yeah, but she's like master
but if-
oogwaying it.
Well, but she's
Like-
also taking out 4 or 5 light sources at once, which would be, it would not be fair for me to let anybody else do something like that with an interaction, right? Regardless of
I'm
if
like
you
a
have wings or
giant
not.
bird, though.
So I'm gonna say if you want to take your action, I will let you put them all out without rolling for anything. You would just be able to go ahead and do that. I would say that'd be reasonable.
Sure. I'm gonna take my action to throw down all of those, and then I'm assuming it's like 10 feet to the roof. I'm gonna use the remainder of my turn to move around.
All right.
Since I got a little.
The
Okay.
room is plunged into darkness, and you feel this strange sensation of that presence that you felt easing.
But they're still glowing. The
Is
body
Rochetta still glowing?
It actually seems to, it's not in the room anymore. You don't see it. It pops out of existence, glow and all.
I feel compelled to point out that if you think that being a giant bird will somehow get you special treatment in this game, you missed our whole last season. If anything, you should assume that you will be mistreated on the basis of your status as a giant bird.
Yeah, Tim tried a lot of stuff, and
I should go back and get notes. Okay.
I didn't try that stuff.
Damn it. Should have.
It's a modern
indeed.
Honestly,
stuff.
that we at the tail end there, Tim and Andrew were pulling stunts that should have been frankly impossible.
I mean, you guys were dang near level 20 though, so I gave you a lot of leeway.
We were also being hilarious and creative.
It's true.
So.
It's true. But I also try to keep it so it's fair. I don't like some players being OP and being able to do a ton of stuff that other people can't, because it just really destroys the balance of the game. Regardless, back to it, Emil. You said you didn't move somewhere?
Yeah, I go 10 feet up to be back on the roof, and then I skirt over, and I come over here. Skirt. I think that's so 40
Yeah, it's fine. That's
and
good. That's
50.
okay. It's
There.
good. Great.
Done.
All right.
Next.
Let's see. That one's going to. Is there? Hey, I forgot to ask this with the fairy fire. Is there a save that's done every turn?
No, it just kind of is there now.
Okay. Great. So this one, and then go over to that. Not much for it to do, so it's gonna come to there. All right. Emil, you suddenly see the glowing figure appear here, and it is hovering in the air next to you. And again, you see it form its blade arms, and I rolled 2 13s. Does 13 hit?
No, it didn't hit last time. Oh no, 12 didn't hit last time. 13 hits.
13 hits, okay. Deals you 7 damage. As it slashes across probably arms, chest, shoulders, somewhere in that region. Alright.
Does that open me up for a attack of opportunity?
That's not how an attack of opportunity works.
Hmm.
Remember, an attack of opportunity is when something leaves your sphere. So, alright, Tashi, what do you got?
Wait, so I should have attacked it whenever it disappeared?
So, if it had physically moved away from you, I would have made. I will always make sure you're aware when you have an opportunity, or I will try to. So, Tashi, what do you got?
Muted.
Tashi, Bueller.
Muted or gone?
So I didn't see where the squishy light orb
So-
thing went.
When the light in the room went out, the glowing silhouette also disappeared.
Okay. So I'm.
You were standing alone in a room in
angrily
the dark.
alone in a room in the dark.
Correct.
So I'm gonna come out here, and now I'm standing angrily, not alone, outside in the semi-dark.
Correct.
And all I can see are my friends
Yes.
and stations that used to have fire that are now out.
That is correct.
Okay. I will pet Daisy,
That's
and
a
that is my turn.
fun turn. All right, Fate, what do you got?
Are we still in combat?
Yes.
I'm assuming I don't have to attack Tashi now that
Correct.
the guy's
Only
dead.
if you are correct.
Do I know where anything is?
Roll a perception check.
While
Hold
that's
on,
being
I have my
rolled,
dice.
Out of curiosity, would I have been able to pick up Tashi and leave, given that I had used my action for like future next time? since I used my action to take out the
14.
lights?
So typically, if you're going to try to pick up and carry somebody, situationally, I either make it interaction or an action, depending on what you're trying to do. Like if you're just trying to drag somebody, then I let you just grab them and drag them. If you're trying to actually physically carry somebody through the air, we'd have to talk about weight ratios. No, I'm kidding. It's just a Monty Python reference. Anyway, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come
The
to it.
laden sparrow.
I'm
Thank
more
you.
like an African swallow.
It's not a matter of where where on the husk it grasps it. It's a simple matter of weight ratios.
We only have a few minutes left, by the way.
We do only have a few minutes left. So Fate rolled.
14.
Oh yeah, you rolled by hand. You see you hear a faint flutter over in this direction, and you hear what sounds almost like a knife slashing through flesh, and a bird person giving a screech of pain.
I move towards it.
All right, Alaskan Care 911 says technical issues trump time left. And they
Absolutely
want
not.
more, but no.
No.
Yeah, I don't sleep anymore, and I would love the chance to try. Plus, I have to be at the clinic early tomorrow. So, but, well, we'll get to that part in a second. We'll try and finish off strong last few turns here. Fate, you've moved. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Wait, so he moved like his basic like movement, but because he wasn't doing anything else, can he continue to use like his action as like the rest of his movement?
If he wanted to dash, he could.
Oh. There you go.
And you see the glowing outline of a figure here.
Hello, glowing outline of a figure.
All right. Stony to stones.
Ooh, Stony. Stony has no idea what's happening. Are these torches still lit?
Yes.
Okay, Stony is going to run up to old Tashi and be like, "Are you hurt? Because I really don't know. Kind of forgot.
You can probably just look from there and tell if Tashi's hurt or not.
Is Tashi hurt?
No.
Hurt.
I ain't hurt.
No, you're good. Okay,
I'm angry, but I ain't hurt.
You're especially angry at him for accidentally hitting you in the face earlier. We forgot to tell you about that.
what?
Ruh-roh.
You hit me in the face?
I didn't hit her.
When you tried to touch Emil,
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a hit. It was more like a pat on the face.
It was more like a landing on the face, if we're being real.
Yeah, it was a pat on the back.
Worse.
you
On
broke
the
your
head.
face broke his fall.
Noted.
Anyway, sorry to throw you under the bus there, Stony. What are you doing?
It was Emil's fault, really.
Okay, what's my movement
It
speed?
really was. It was like some Tai Chi. I was trying to help you out. I did more harm than good. Oh well.
Torches are 25, 30. Okay, that torch is still 30 feet. Alright, Tony's gonna move this torch, throw it on the ground, stamp it out.
All right, you have extinguished said torch.
I ain't part of your system, man.
I ain't part of your system. I know my dad's not a phone.
Happy birthday to the ground. Yeah, it's Stoney's turn.
All right, perfect. That brings us next to Wagat.
Okay, Wagat, seeing Fate run around the corner, is going to move down and then move through the darkness over to this point. And it doesn't look like he can see anything, I don't think.
Not from there,
Oh.
no.
Oh man. Alright, then I'm gonna activate the dash option, and he's going to move over here to like where he can like see, which I think that's as far as he needs to move.
Yeah,
Just
you can-
I have line of sight right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I think that's all he can do, but yeah, dang. Okay, I think that is all he can do. So he's going to I'm going to abdicate.
All right, Petra.
Petra casts Eldritch Blast against sorry, I don't have my right cursor. Amorphous glowing person.
Cast away.
Do I still have advantage on
You do.
them? Okay.
The 21 will definitely hit.
Fabulous. It takes 10 damage.
Okay, that's pretty
Slay.
big. You see a very large tear appear in the thing, and that vibration in your skull happens again to all of you. It makes your eyes ache, and it looks a little bit smaller than it did before, as it kind of contracts in on itself just a little bit to try and fill in the part that's been blasted away.
Fascinating. Okay. Well, I think that's it for Petra's turn.
All right, Jaina comes running over to here, and surveys the scene, and looks at Tashi and says, "Tashi, you're not coming up short." And you feel like you could add a d6 to one of your next rolls in the next 10 minutes. And that brings us back to the top round, and that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Because, as you can tell, we're all pretty tired. Most of us have had a long, couple weeks, and a lot of people have studies and are midterms going on or something. Yeah, so we got midterms and papers and programs and events and work and children and other things, just like all of you do. So we're going to call it a night because we're sleepy old people. But first, we would like to go ahead and give a big old thanks to Roll20 and D&D Beyond for the tabletop, for the VTT, the character sheets, and the books that we get to use. I want to say a big thanks to Sirenscape for the sound sets we're using. Of course, thank you to YouTube and Twitch for hosting our videos. A big thanks to the University of Washington and to the VA for making this happen. To our people who are coming to watch us, I'm sorry you don't have something better to do, but thank you for wasting your life on us. It means the world. And of course, to you, my players, who stuck with me through, once again, all the technical issues. I'm trying to get a new router sent to me, so we'll see if that fixes things. And I promise next week I will not accidentally kick the button on my own power strip, because that totally happened. Alright, thanks Alaska Fireman, you have yourself a great one. As a heads up, we will not be streaming the next 2 weeks, because next Thursday I'm out of town. The subsequent Thursday is Thanksgiving, and we definitely highly recommend spending time with friends or family and not with us. But we'll be back the following Thursday, which would be December 29th. November 3rd. That would be December the 1st.
December 1st.
All right, so we'll see you all back here December 1st, 7 o'clock. Barring the usual technical difficulties. Otherwise, we would like to wish you a great night, some great holidays, and tell you to enjoy your long rest.